Hello everyone, we are Laurentiu and Alexandra, Master Certified Ascension Coaches with Twin Flame Universe. And today we're going to speak about acceptance.
Yep, acceptance. It's a really important topic on the twin flame journey from many points of view. I think like being able to accept where you're at, to accept yourself, accept your twin flame is one of those things that it's really key in you being able to progress and move through the experiences that you have on your twin flame journey.
Yes, and usually many people that we speak with start first of all with acceptance of their body. Maybe they don't think they're beautiful enough, or maybe they gain some weight, or maybe they don't look in a certain way. To be honest, it doesn't matter as much as you think, because once you accept yourself, your twin flame will like you for who you are rather than how your body looks like. Because with the body you can change. You can, let's say you gain some weight, you can go to the gym. If you need to gain some weight, you can just eat more. Whatever might be the case, you can change it. But when it comes to that, doesn't have to come from a place of I feel bad, therefore I will change. It should come from a place of I accept myself, and then once you accept yourself and you like yourself, then you will change in how you desire to grow. It's like, oh, now I would like to look maybe like this because I like myself.
Yeah. And here, like, it's a difference between, kind of like accepting where you're at and your worthiness of love. Because as Laurentiu said, like, your body will change, be it because you want or be it because, there's aging, there's like different things happening that causes your body to change. But the thing is that your attraction with your twin flame is not based on your body period. I want to say on your body alone, but it's like on your body in general, that the attraction between you and your twin flame comes from a soul level interaction. But the thing is that if you don't see yourself as good enough or as worthy, or you don't accept yourself where you're at right now, and you don't see yourself as beautiful where you're at right now, that's a spiritual block, that it's causing things to not really flow well between you and your twin flame.
Yes, and that's where we recommend you use the mirror exercise to be able to heal those spiritual upsets, the spiritual feelings that you have there, to be able to overcome them. Because once you allow yourself to overcome these emotions, you're able to come to a place of peace, and then you will see yourself. It doesn't really matter, and your twin flame will be attracted to how you are right now rather than how you think you should be. And that's something that we saw as well in our relationship and we see with many other twin flames. You're always going to be attracted towards the to who your twin flame is. Instead of like you're going to be attracted to, okay, you see just someone being the perfect person that's being called in the world. It doesn't matter as much. It matters what you like, what your soul's called for, and how your twin flame is. And when you allow yourself to follow that, you're gonna figure it out. And of course, like, we highly advise you to do mirror exercise, because even if you, let's say, you like or you don't like how your twin flame looks like or how you look like, allow yourself to do the mirror exercise to really completely heal those things. And if you have a hard time with that, don't forget, we are here for you. We can help you in a session to heal those kind of blocks so you can have an easier time, so you don't have to do it alone.
Exactly. So, yeah, if you struggle with acceptance when it comes to your physical body in any way, the best advice I can give is just you need to dedicate some time with just sitting and observing your body, how you feel in your body, how you look, look in the mirror. And you're gonna have feelings coming up. I know I did this, and looking at myself either just normally or in the mirror and having different kind of feelings that I had to move through and heal with the mirror exercise in order to come into a deeper acceptance of myself. And yeah, that really helps. But ultimately, one thing that is, I think, the most important thing to accept about your twin flame journey in general is that you are one with your twin flame. So this is really key. This is important. Because if you learn to truly accept this, nothing can really stop you from being with your twin flame. Because understanding that oneness, you understand how much empowered you are in your twin flame journey. And that's something that you really have to sit with as well and see like why you don't feel that you are one with your twin flame, why that feels, hard to accept. Where do you feel like that is hard to accept? And just sit with that and see, okay, how does that, what does that have to teach you? What are things that you need to heal around it? What are things that um, feel good? What are things that don't feel good? You have to look at the whole picture in a way with your twin flame, so you can have that clarity for yourself. And actually this is kind of how you confirm your twin flame as well. You have to look at the whole relationship in a way and be like, yeah, this is me. Yeah.
Yeah, and as you accept that, and this is you, you can just relax into it and then just enjoy the relationship. I know with us, like as we just accepted ourselves, I do remember the moment before we started being together, and when I started to accept myself how I am, and just not worry about my looks, not worry about what I think or where I'm in life, how much I earn, and everything else, and I just accepted myself. I felt so much peace, and then that's when I was able to connect with Alexandra and really us coming together afterwards.
Yeah.
Because that piece of acceptance is going to be what's going to help you speed up the process of you and your twin flame coming together.
Yeah.
So don't underestimate the power of acceptance. It does start within, and it doesn't have to do something on the outside as much. Sure, you can look outside to see how you feel inside, but it's always going to be inside first, acceptance. And again, mirror exercise is the tool to use it to really fully accept yourself, to really come to a place of peace. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like when it comes to, this is something that I know also for myself, that I just chose to have this sort of acceptance for myself and where I'm at. And yeah, like I'm not perfect, but I'm also not a horrible human being. So as long for me that, I really had a strong feeling that as long as we are able to work through things, and he's gonna love me in my good days as well as my bad days. Like we're gonna be able to like overcome everything, right? Because again, things like external things change, right? And that's something that you'll have to be okay with. You will change. Your beauty will change. Your interests will change. Your hobbies will change. Your likes in music will change. Your, even job, your current living situation, your favorite color potentially will change. All of these things are, open to like change. But this is not the thing that we're asking you to accept. You should have like an acceptance that comes from a soul level, right? And you accept yourself on that soul level, while you understand there's like all of these other areas maybe that you want to work on, or where you want to improve, or where you done mistakes, or areas where you're actually really good and you're excelling at. You understand that all of these things are part of a bigger picture, but who you are at the core, it's underneath of all of that. And that is where you can truly kind of connect with your twin flame, because all of this stuff on the outside is just it in a way, like it doesn't matter as much as the understanding of your soul, and accepting who you are on a soul level. And then you can like connect with that, with your twin flame on that space. And when you do that, for me, when you seriously do it, it should reflect in the way that you act externally. Okay, like you cannot say I accept myself and then look at yourself in the mirror and say I'm ugly. That's not how it, like that it means that you're not accepting yourself yet in that space. And that's okay. But you have to like be honest with where you're at and go deeper in these spaces of self-love and self-acceptance, so you can manifest your union. Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't need to change anything physically at yourself to be able to accept yourself.
Yeah.
I think that should be a thing that it's really important to understand, because if you need to change something outside of yourself to try to change how you look and change the idea so you can feel good inside, then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to control the outside to feel inside good, which it goes the other way around. With your twin flame, it's first within and then outside.
Yeah, exactly. So be very careful at this point. Like, it's okay if things again change and it comes from a good space where you have healed and you feel like, no, this is a new chapter, I want to do something. But trying to force yourself to change something externally, so and in the hopes that you get something from the outside, is not properly how you accept your situation, how you accept yourself, how you accept your twin flame. And it's really about being present with, you know, the feelings that you have about your experience, moving through the feelings so you can have peace. And from that place of peace, you will know what to do. You will know if changes are necessary or not, you know. Here the thing is that when you accept yourself, you are able to see where you live in alignment with who you truly are, or where you're kind of falling off track, so to say. And that's really powerful. Like, you want to see that, and it should prompt you in a way to make changes in your life as well, to align with however that feels good for you. However you feel like it's more aligned, more healing, you step into more self-love, you step into empowerment. Yeah.
Exactly. So don't underestimate the power of acceptance. And when you do that, you're going to start to see changes with you. You're going to start to see changes with your twin flame. And it's going to be beautiful. And it can be easy. It can be fun. Don't make it complicated. Okay?
Exactly.
Just let it be easy. Good. I think that's a conclusion for our video. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like our video, to subscribe in case you haven't already, and let us a comment if you have any questions about it, or you have any other subjects that you would like to see further. So see you next time.
See you next time. Bye bye.